saying Jehovah.
What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? First and foremost, man, I want to thank everyone for the love and support. And like I always say, I will always be humble and thankful for the comments, for the likes, for the shares, or even just y'all subscribing to my channel. I just gotta give y'all a salute, and I love y'all for that. And how's y'all weekend going, man? Today is Saturday. Hope y'all having a wonderful Saturday. I hope y'all get out and enjoy this beautiful weather. Well, hold on. Texas got some okay weather today, but I don't know where you at. I hope you got some beautiful weather where you at also. But I hope y'all just get out and do some things or spend time with your family or get some rest, man. I ain't got nothing too much going on today, so I think I'm just going to relax a little bit and just chill out. But anyway, before we get started, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. Please hit that subscribe button for your boy. The NAACP. The NAACP been putting a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm pretty sure they've been putting a bad taste in y'all mouth. With the sports, with them not speaking up for black Americans, they always want to uplift the immigrants, they always side with the Democrats, and just the other multitudes of things that I don't like about them. You know what I mean? Not saying they never tried to do anything for black people or even did things for black people. I'm never saying that. So they do have a history of doing some things for us, but in this modern era right now, they haven't done nothing. I've caught a clip. I think Dr. Okay, about to call him Dr. Phil Scott, but Phil Scott and our sister Vicky Dillard. I think they was on a panel or whatever, and they had a guy wearing an NAACP shirt up there. Now I don't know if he's the NAACP, but I'm gonna assume that he works for the NAACP, because I don't see too many people just walk around with NAACP shirts like this, especially on TV or at events like that. I don't see it, but let me play this clip for you so y'all can get the context of what I'm talking about.
Can have is that solidarity, because our cause are our cause. So we all know that we want to be able to eat. You know, we should all be able to eat, to flourish, to be able to be happy in this city. And so whatever that looks like to you is what needs to be communicated to the powers that be.
Solidarity with whom? Could you describe who you need to be in solidarity with? I'm confused.
For me, that's black and brown people throughout the city. Well, if I'm not sure what the issue is there. If it's a numbers game, that's the same problem. Hey.
Now, y'all just heard that clip from the guy, what he said. He talking about we need, Phil Scott asked him, what type of solidarity do we need? And he said, well, black and brown. You know, you saw Phil Scott just put his head down, and the crowd went bananas about that, because I'm so thankful. Let me say this to black people. I'm so thankful, man, that us speaking about politics, delineating, speaking on our displeasure with how these immigrants are anti-black, and how that's transcended into real life outside of social media, man. And I'm just thankful for people getting the word out. I'm thankful for people making comments. I'm thankful for people that make videos or content. You know what I'm saying? That does a lot, man. We got some heavy hitters just like Vicky Dillard, Phil Scott. I keep calling him Phil Scott. The Professor Black Truth, Tariq Nasheed. All these great people, man, that push the word out, you know. So we just got to give them salute. And I got to give y'all a salute to the people in the comments that educate us about stuff. Educate me when I make a mistake. So I just want to give y'all a big shout out on that, though, for sure, before I get started. But I'm assuming this guy's work for the NAACP. Are they reading the tea leaves out here? Are they checking the temperature of black Americans? Do they even care about what we think? Or are they still trying to push this old dinosaur age agenda? Or this old dinosaur age of, hey, look at the NAACP, they're for black people, woo, woo, woo. But when you go on their website, it ain't nothing but immigrants, man. Ain't nothing but immigrants. And for him to even say that, it just lets me know that they are out of touch. And the NAACP will always be out of touch. And I am so thankful. That the younger generation do not take them serious. I don't even hear young people talk about the NAACP no more. They don't, because if you ask a young person about the NAACP, they might say black, but they're going to always throw in the immigrants now. Because I was looking at a video, and it was a young college student, man, young girl, and she was just talking about the NAACP, and she kept saying, yeah, the Hispanics, man, they need NAACP. The NAACP help the Hispanics, help the immigrants, but she never mentioned black, and she's a black American, you know. So that just lets me know that even young people that do talk about the NAACP don't look at them as a organization that's only helped black people or even helped black people before. But for overall, I just gotta give a shout out to my young people, man, that's not falling for the bait, that's not falling for the trauma bonding of what our ancestors went through, just not falling for none of that, man. And there is no solidarity between us and Mexicans or brown people, what do you want to call the people, with the brown people. There's just no solidarity with us. You don't see them talk about it when they start getting benefits or start getting tangibles or try to get stuff passed for them. They don't bring in black folks with us. They say the brown community or Latino community, whatever community the brown people live. They never include us when they trying to get something. But when it's something dealing with us or it's something about us, people like that dude with the NAACP shirt on, I'm gonna say it again, he's a rep. But they all got throwing the brown people. Why is that? Are we psychologically that damaged that we still looking at the Mexicans or the Puerto Ricans or the Latinos, what you want to call them, Spanish speaking people, as allies? Like, do people really believe it? Now I know some people sleep with these folks. I understand. I know some of y'all probably got babies by these people. Some of you probably find them folks attractive. Some of y'all probably even want to marry them. Some of y'all probably even pick them over black folk. But there's something in the back of your mind that got to understand that collectively, them people do not want solidarity with us. That's just my personal opinion. There's no way in hell that black people are just walking around just this damn dumb to think that these people rock with us collectively. I just don't get it. And I would never understand it. And with the NAACP, man, I ain't gonna lie, I still feel a way what they were trying to do with our babies, man. Going to these colleges in the South, especially PWI colleges, where our children can have an opportunity to make millions of dollars while going to school or transitioning to the league or whatever. A lot of our young girls and young boys, man, young black girls and young black boys have an opportunity to change their life, to change their family, to have generational wealth. They have that opportunity. What are the NAACP and the Democrats offering our black children? Nothing. Like, I understand to say, hey, if y'all go to HBCU school, we'll make sure your school we'll double what the white schools offer you, or we'll give you a 20% increase of what they was offering y'all. Or something. I can understand that. I can rock with it. I can be like, okay, I can see that. But I still would tell my son, like, hey, you can still go to PWI if you want to. Because you're getting paid. You're getting paid for your skill. You're getting paid for something that a lot of people can't do. I wish I could play basketball. Gee, I wish. Well, when I was young, man, I used to wish I could play like Penny Hardaway. When I want to play football, man, I wish I could juke and move like Barry Sanders. You know what I'm saying? And when I played baseball, man, I thought I could be like Fred McGriff. Y'all know who Fred McGriff is, man. He was one of my favorite black baseball players, man. He played for the Atlanta Braves, so I used to be a Fred McGriff fan for some odd reason. He was a great player, but he don't get the credit that he deserved, man. And I don't know if he in the Hall of Fame or not, but if he ain't, he need to be. You know, so shout out to Fred McGriff. Anyway, but I wish I had those skills and those talents that these young people have, you know. And now to see how with our young children that's playing in sports, they can get paid. But to see the NAACP, the Congressional Black Caucus, the Democrats, and these Democratic shields pushing our young people to do this stuff, I could never respect them. That's why the NAACP will never be nothing to me. Nothing to me. They don't give nothing for us, man. It was a situation, and let me be careful how I speak about this. Now, I'm not saying the NAACP never stuck their toe in anything for black issues, even in the modern era. Let me change that. But I remember back, I moved to Texas in 2011. So this situation had to happen to somebody I know in 2009 or 10. But I remember, and I mean, this is the funny part about when I tell the story. We knew somebody, like my partner, like one of my partners had a girlfriend that worked for the NAACP, and I think the office was in Pearl, Mississippi, I want to say. I don't think it was in Jackson, but I think it was somewhere in Pearl or something. Anyway, so I remember there was a situation, like a racial situation at a job that somebody else that I knew that was going through, and they was getting their pay deducted. it was just a lot of wild stuff going on at that job, and he was the only black person that worked there. And so these people, they would make like little racial remarks, not towards him, but let's say you walk past a group of people and they all have like a group of co-workers, they all having a conversation and they making these little racial remarks, just saying all types of stuff. The owner of the job will withhold this person particular pay. If he worked 40 hours, 40 to 60 hours, they'll shorten his pay by 10 hours, you know. So he was going through a lot with that situation. And one day he was getting out of work, him and the manager got to fight. You know what I'm saying? The white manager. Him and the white manager got to fight. And the other co-workers tried to jump in and jump on the black dude, you know. So they'll call him the N-word and everything. Just a whole bunch of hoopla. So we called the NAACP because we knew somebody. Well, my other partner, not the person that got to fight with the white folk, but I had a girlfriend that worked for the NAACP. She was like a lawyer or something. Some shit, or she was like a, what you call that? I guess she was starting to be an attorney or something. What you call that, y'all? I don't want to say apprentice or nothing. But anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But she was one of them type of people She was working under people, just getting trained to be a lawyer, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I'm losing the plot, what I'm trying to say. But we contacted her. She was like, yeah, just give me a call back. We'll see what we could do. So she reached back out to us. She gave us a phone number to call, you know, who we need to talk to and all the other stuff. You know, when my friend called them, man, you know what they told him? He said, well, right now we don't have the, what they say? I'm trying to remember. Y'all been so long ago. It come on top of my head. But they were saying something to the fact of, right now, we can't really do nothing for you right now because it's not a big public outcry about this. A lot of people don't know about this, so we can't just do this singular thing and help you out, you know. And ever since then, I always just looked at them sideways. So, cause basically, what they was telling my people was, if it's not nothing major or in the news or people upset, we ain't gonna put our mouth on it. Or even just, they could have just directed him in a direction of where he need to go. You know what I mean? Because we were young at the time. So we didn't really know like certain parameters. But anyway, making a long story short, 3 years later, my partner won a lawsuit against him, man. So he won about $150,000 from him, and $150,000 plus lost wages that he had. So I want to shout out to my partner for that. You know he deserved more, but hey, that's Mississippi. Y'all know how I get down. But it goes to show, man, that the NAACP really don't speak for black people, man. They don't really care. They only care about clickbait. They only care about headlines. They only care about like what's the benefit for them. How can we get our name bigger? You know, so. Shout out to the dude, shout out to Phil Scott, shout out to everybody that was at that rally. They was making fun of the dude and laughing at him and booing him and all that other stuff for saying that we need to have black and brown solidarity. Nah, man, that ain't gonna work. Cause they ain't trying to be in solidarity with us, you know. And another thing too, how can you be in solidarity with a people that never liked you? See, this is the thing that what I noticed, and somebody had to break this down to me. When these immigrants come over here, right, they already lower class citizens from compared to America, right? But they want to make sure that black Americans are above them. They want to make sure they can step on black Americans. And I know it irks a lot of immigrants to see a lot of successful black Americans. I know it irritates immigrants when they see black Americans fighting for what's theirs. They don't like that. And that's why you see a lot of immigrants speak out against our reparations, speak out against things that's needed for our community and stuff like that. And, you know, and that's how I look at it. So, and if, man, I'm telling you something, man, this is another thing too, y'all, my mind racing. I'm kind of off subject, but still on subject. But at the NAACP, the Congressional Black Caucus, and our black Democrat representatives stood in solidarity for black Americans, foundational black Americans, to get reparations. And the white people, and not be scared of what white people gonna say and how they feel. And that the Republicans were smart enough, they will understand, like, listen, we about that paper. If we allow these black Americans to get their reparations, get their money, this economy will flourish. It will go to a whole nother level. We can get America out of debt. Black Americans strictly can. If they remove white supremacy, remove all these stumbling blocks, these roadblocks in front of us to keep us from being successful, man, I'm telling y'all, man, we would be a whole different type of people right now. I ain't gonna lie, I be sitting thinking about that. I'm just rambling, y'all. Y'all can end the video here, but this is my personal opinion on stuff. I always look back at how we were as black people, right? And how we are right now as black people. And I just be looking like, man, if white supremacy wasn't in our way and everything was at an equal footing, we would dominate the world. We would take over the world. These people had to put all types of blocks in front of us, all types of hoops and hurdles, different type of shoestrings to tie our bootstraps up. We had Velcro over the bootstraps. We had black tape over the bootstrap to make sure they were tightened up. We had all those things. But if we didn't have that, y'all, I'm telling you, man, we would be popping. Because look at us now, black people. Throughout the oppression, throughout everything that has happened to us on this land, we are still successful people in our own right. We're doing better than majority of other people around the world, yo. We still doing businesses. We still trying to get our degrees in these fields. We still picking up trades. We still doing these things, man. We still have people online creating content so they can make wealth for themselves. We still doing that right now, despite when we see, especially in the creator atmosphere, where you see white creators still making significantly more than us as black creators, and we still striving and thriving in this game the best way we can. I be thinking about this stuff, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be thinking about, it's not making excuses or nothing, but what they didn't drop, I'm just starting from the 60s on down, man. What they didn't put crack in our neighborhoods? What if they didn't do that? If they never would have put crack in our neighborhoods, because I'm just speaking for stuff that I saw growing up. I didn't see the start of crack because I was still a baby, but I saw the damaging effects of it, like in '89 and stuff, when it was really bubbling and people trying to figure out, like, damn, man, these people turning into zombies off this. You know what I'm saying? I think about that, man. Redlining, gerrymandering, all that, man. I'm telling y'all, man, we are phenomenal people, yo. We are phenomenal people, man. And I ain't saying that we are perfect people, because there are things within the black community that I don't like, but I can't just look at it as a whole like we like that. I know we can get like that, you know what I'm saying? We there. We can get like that, but I'm just happy the majority of us are not like that, man. And we are very loving people and everything, but I just know, man, if we just didn't have these stumbling blocks in front of us, I'm telling y'all, we would thrive. We would make America's economy on a whole different level, yo. Even just certain, every state is different, but even in Jackson, I just like to use Jackson for example. Even if Jackson has certain classes in the public school or certain curriculums, teaching our children about different ways to get money, like through trading. I ain't saying they ain't got trading, but it's BS. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think that the CDC open. Everybody from Jackson Career Development Center, I think it's still open, but it ain't hidden like it was hidden when I was coming up. Or even certain IT programs or construction programs or nursing programs, we got there, but it's just not pushed on our young people at a young age, man. If they had that, man, I'm guaranteed they'll be all right. Like my son's school out here in Texas, it was a mixed school. And my son endorsed school. But they taught that. Like, they pushed that. Like, they had different things at the school where a child can pick what they want. From elementary, then when they got to high school, they had fireman classes up there. They had EMT classes at the school my son went to. They had construction classes. They had engineering classes, IT classes. So if you took one of them classes, like let's say my son took the fire department class, whatever, for the years he was at school, I think a year after he graduated high school or something, I forgot, but he could be a fireman and he would make more money than a person like me if I was a walk-on to be, because my son got the experience and everything. I just look at the opportunities that my son had at his school. I wish they had it at Jackson and put it like that. But anyway, y'all, I'm just rambling, man, just getting some stuff off my chest. But oh yeah, another thing. Now I know this is off topic, but Make sure y'all check out this show. It's not a black show. Alright, so let me warn y'all. But I've been watching this show called The Gangs of New York. That's a great show, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it. I've been binge watching it, man. I might watch the rest of the season 3 today, man. So I might get under the covers and watch some stuff. Or I might do, I'm still gonna record. I might drop another video today, but I just had to let y'all know. Please see this show. Great show. But anyway, salute to everyone, man. I love y'all so much, man. I love being black. I love seeing black people thrive. I love seeing black people make it. I like seeing black love, black unity, black empowerment, and I love to see black folks whooping on other folks. You know what I mean? But anyway, salute to you.
When my heart was heavy, when my mind was tired, you walked into my shadows with a quiet fire. Brian Jehovah, you are the truth. Every word you speak cuts straight through. Brian Jehovah, carving my youth into something real, something new. Brian Jehovah, you are the truth. When the lies were louder than the voice inside,